the U.S. carries out retaliatory strikes on Iranian-linked militia targets in Iraq and Syria. So before getting started, I do want to recognize those that were unalived in the Jordan airstrike. You have Special Breonna Moffett, Sergeant William Rivers, and Special Kennedy Sanders were identified as the 3 soldiers unalive in a drone attack in Jordan. So just to give a little bit more information on this attack, if you haven't already heard, the 3 were all reservists assigned to the 718th Engineering Company in Fort Moore, Georgia. Meanwhile, the number of those wounded in the attack rose to more than 40, the Pentagon announced on Monday. So 40 other people were also wounded as well during this attack. The aerial drone struck container housing units at Tower 22, a remote base in northeast Jordan near the Syrian border, early Sunday. Tower 22 supports the Al-Tanf garrison in southeastern Syria, where U.S. Special Operations have long operated in tandem with other countries in combating Islamic State militants. About 350 U.S. Army and Air Force personnel are deployed to the base. Central Command said at least 8 service members were evacuated out of Jordan to receive higher level care, but they are in stable condition. The Islamic resistance in Iraq, a coalition of militias backed by Iran, claimed credit for the attack. The group called it revenge for America's military presence in the region and Palestine's unaliving toll in Gaza. So now I'm going to play y'all the video of what's going on now.
The United States has conducted a series of airstrikes targeting positions in both Syria and Iraq after an attack killed 3 U.S. troops in northeast Jordan several days ago. Now, these attacks are targeting positions that the U.S. has described as belonging to militias that are backed by Iran's paramilitary Revolutionary Guard and its Quds Force, which is its expeditionary unit that liaises with other militia groups in the Middle East, arms them, and trains them to serve as proxy forces. Now, we don't know exactly how many people were injured in these attacks. However, it does seem that the U.S. used the B-1B Lancer bomber. This is a long-range bomber that likely took off from the United States. It carries a lot of munitions and can target a lot of area. Now, we've heard from President Biden. He says that these attacks are not going to be the only ones, that there could be more attacks in the future. We have not yet heard from Iran. However, Iran in the past has warned that it will retaliate against any attack that targets its interests, and all of this comes amid Israel's war on Hamas in the Gaza Strip that already raised the fears of regional escalation over that war. And now with these new strikes, analysts are warning that this could start a new level of escalation in the wider region.
So you heard what he said at the end. After this attack, the whole situation will most likely be escalated. Now listen, I want y'all to really put y'all thinking caps on. And I hope y'all have y'all popcorn, because this video is going to be kind of lengthy. And you have Joe Biden in the media talking about oh yeah, they're going to answer for this. They're going to answer for what they did. When in our reality, right, Joe Biden and his administration and just the United States in general are the ones with the blood on their hands. Because the United States don't want to mind its business. We send billions and billions of dollars over there to Israel every single year. We're sending even more money for this war. When they are the ones who've been terrorizing the Palestinians over there. And we really just need to mind our business. But no, we want to butt our head into anything and everything, because those are our allies. And yeah, we send billions of dollars over there every year. Man, we can't even give black people in the United States of America anything. And I'm gonna say this: I hate to see melanated people, not even just melanated people, but anybody that's going over there that's a casualty of war. I hate to see that, but I can see right through it. What they're trying to do is get people, and specifically black people, to rally behind them and rally behind Israel and rally behind this war. And that's just a no-go, because the situation sounds fishy to me. Listen, I want y'all to take a look at this as well.
U.S. officials are giving new details about that deadly drone strike on that base in Jordan that killed 3 American troops. Now, they say this enemy drone may have been able to strike the base because they were expecting another American drone to come in and land at the same time. The air defenses got confused and didn't open fire, mistaking that enemy drone for the American one. Now, this attack targeted a base called Tower 20.
So yeah, that don't even sound right, and I hope none of y'all are falling for the okie doke. They just mistaking a enemy drone for a U.S. drone with all the advanced technology that they have, with all the satellites, with all the air traffic they control. They can't tell what is a enemy drone and a United States drone. Like, come on, make it make sense. So yeah, they have an agenda at hand, and they're doing whatever they can to follow through with it. And they're using these airstrikes as a way to escalate, to get to the point to where we are in a World War III. Even though none of the citizens are rallying behind this, nobody really wants this war, but they're doing the exact opposite of what we want to carry out their agenda. And basically this is a similar situation like the 9/11, so they can carry out the Patriot Act. So they're using these airstrikes on U.S. soldiers as a way for us to rally behind them and promote this war and support this war that they are trying to carry out. But I see right through it, because that doesn't make sense to me at all. And it's basically like another 9/11 and the Patriot Act. So yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think about this though. They're using black faces to try to cater to the emotions of black people, which I'm not saying that none of these people did not lose their lives. Like I said, rest in peace to them. But they using this to get us in our emotions so we can rally behind the agenda that they want us to. But condolences to the family members whose soldiers lost their lives. Rest in peace to the soldiers. And I hope all that was injured in this airstrike are doing well.